Yesterday, Kate was snapped pulling up to a roadside McDonald's on the way from Windsor to Kensington Palace in London. She was accompanied by Prince George and Prince William's childhood nanny, Jessie Webb. The Duchess of Cambridge made the pit stop to feed her little one as she received some assistance from Jessie Webb, who was the beloved caretaker of her husband and his brother Prince Harry when they were growing up. The Duchess of Cambridge was dressed casually in a green tweed, Ralph Lauren hacking jacket, a white short-sleeved tee, and a pair of black jeans. On 2013, when Prince George was born, William and Kate have made a decision to hire a nanny to help them take care of the tiny prince. They have asked William's former nanny, Jessie Webb, to come out of retirement and lend a hand. Miss Webb cared for William and his brother, Harry, in the early 1990s. The Duke was 7 when she was hired and about to start prep school. While all seemed well to the outside world, Jessie provided stability for the young boys when Charles and Diana's relationship disintegrated. Diana understood that someone like Jessie would help instill her values of fairness and compassion and fun into her son's upbringing. And Jessie became even more important when the royal marriage began to unravel a few years later. William wants to recreate the feeling of security that Jessie gave him, and pass it on to his own son. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge welcomed George into the world in July 2013. When he was just a few weeks old, he was cared for by his father's former nanny. Jessie assisted the Cambridges with baby George at their then home in Anglesey, a safe pair of hands for the new parents. Jessie spent 5 years working for the royal family. She then went to work for Viscount Lingley and his wife Serena, where she remained for several happy years. William remained close to his former nanny, ensuring that she was a guest of honor at his 21st birthday party, and his wedding 11 years ago. October 2013. Prince George's much-loved nanny Jessie Webb may not have been announced as a guest at christening. The expert nanny happily chatted away to Kate's father, Michael Middleton, and was most likely on hand to help the first-time parents during the baptism. Jessie's nannying stint was only temporary and came to an end when George was 8 months old. It was then that the Duke and Duchess hired Maria to care for him. Prince George and his siblings Charlotte and Louis are well cared for wherever they go by Nanny Maria Theresa Borrello. The Norland nanny was hired by Prince William and Kate in 2014 when George was around 8 months old, and she's been a part of the family ever since. Maria trained at England's prestigious Norland College in Bath, which was founded in 1892 and is known for producing top-rate nannies who work for many prestigious families. Norland nannies wear a distinctive uniform consisting of a brown dress, hat and white gloves. They are also trained in security, given the high-profile clients they work for. Royal nanny often travel on international trips with the families they work for. Theresa Borrello went with the entire fame on their royal excursion in Canada in 2016. She also went to Poland and Germany in 2017, and their trip to Australia in 2014. Prince George and Princess Charlotte are reportedly learning Spanish from their nanny. When he was still just a preschooler, George could reportedly count to 10 already. When Princess Charlotte made her debut to the world outside the Lindo Wing in 2015, she was wearing a cream bonnet, handmade from Spain. Spanish media outlets reported that it was her nanny who gave it to her. Onlookers were very confused by Theresa Borrello's orangey top at Pippa Middleton's wedding and Princess Charlotte's christening, but this is the uniform given to graduates of the Norland School. A principal at the Norland School said that experienced nannies living and working in London can make about £75,000 a year, which is over $100,000.